You know that drink you have before bed to relax? That little nightcap? Well, what if that very common ritual is secretly forcing your most vital organ, your heart, to work a hidden overtime shift? Let's uncover the story of what's really happening inside your chest. Yeah, let's just dive right into that question, because it's pretty startling when you think about it. What if the very thing you use to wind down is actually winding your heart up, forcing it to run this high-stress marathon all night long when it's supposed to be resting and recharging for the next day? So picture this. It's like a mystery that happens every single night. While you're asleep, a silent saboteur is at work, and its goal is to turn your body's essential rest time into a period of intense hidden stress for your entire cardiovascular system. And look, this is not a small issue. This quote really nails it. Our modern evening choices are on a direct collision course with our basic biology. And in that crash, it's our heart that's caught right in the crossfire, paying the price for that seemingly harmless habit. Okay, so to really understand the crime, we have to scope out the scene first, right? What is your heart supposed to be doing while you sleep? Let's establish what a healthy, peaceful night is actually supposed to look like for this amazing organ. The crucial process here is something called nocturnal dipping. You can think of it as your heart's built-in nightly recharge mode. When you're asleep, your blood pressure is meant to take a significant dip. This is absolutely essential for repairing cellular damage and, cleaning out all the metabolic junk from the day. And this just lays it all out, side by side. On one hand, you have the healthy heart. It's in rest and digest mode. The repair shop is open. But a stressed heart, one that fails to dip, is stuck in a low-grade fight-or-flight response all night long. Its repair mode, it's completely switched off. So how does this sabotage actually happen? Let's get into the investigation phase. We're going to see how just one evening drink can set off this devastating chain reaction inside your body. Honestly, this analogy is perfect. Forcing your heart to work hard at night is exactly like revving a car's engine to the red line while it's in park. It's all that stress, all that inflammation, all that unnecessary wear and tear for absolutely zero forward motion. It's just damage for damage's sake. Now, the way this works is pretty deceptive. It's called the rebound effect. First, you feel that initial relaxation, that's the lull. But a few hours later, as your liver is working like crazy to process what you drank, it triggers a massive surge of stress hormones, cortisol, adrenaline, that jolt your heart awake. It's a total bait and switch. And this isn't a single attack. It's coming from all sides. It can throw off your electrolytes, making your heart's electrical system unstable and kind of twitchy. It causes chronic inflammation. And get this, it can even relax your throat muscles, making problems like sleep apnea much, much worse, which puts incredible strain on your heart. And this is so well documented, it even has a clinical name: holiday heart syndrome. That's when consumption triggers a serious heart arrhythmia, like atrial fibrillation, even in people who are otherwise young, fit, and perfectly healthy. Okay, so we've covered the how done it. We know the mechanics of the crime. Now, let's unmask the culprits. Who are the actual offenders behind this nightly sabotage? Well, first up, the usual suspect, the one we all saw coming: alcohol. That evening glass of wine or that beer creates the exact rebound effect we just talked about. It disrupts your heart's rhythm and stops that vital nocturnal dip dead in its tracks. But it's not just alcohol. Next is a hidden enemy: sugar. That late-night soda, sweet tea, or even a big glass of fruit juice sends your insulin and blood sugar on an absolute roller coaster. This triggers inflammation and puts immense metabolic stress on your heart right when it's trying to rest. And finally, we have a real secret agent: hidden stimulants. You might think you're safe with a soothing nighttime tea, but a lot of them contain hidden caffeine or other compounds that directly flip on your fight-or-flight nervous system, locking your heart in that high-alert state all night long. Now, I know this all sounds pretty bleak, but here's where we pivot to the good news. We've talked all about the problem, so let's talk about the solution, because you absolutely have the power to give your heart a second chance. And this is maybe the most important takeaway of all. This damage is not inevitable. It's not permanent. Your body's ability to heal itself is absolutely incredible. Once you remove that nightly interference, your heart can begin to recover. And sometimes that recovery starts almost immediately. And the main solution is so simple. It's the 3-hour rule. That's it. You just need to create a minimum 3-hour window between your last drink of anything besides plain water and when your head hits the pillow. By following this one simple rule, you put yourself on the path to recovery. You swap that late drink for water or a truly non-caffeinated herbal tea. This gives your liver time to clear everything out, it lets your nervous system finally transition to a state of rest, and you give your heart the gift it's been asking for, a truly peaceful night.
When it all boils down, it comes to this one question. Your heart beats over 100,000 times a day for you without a single break. The only thing it asks for in return is just a few hours of peace at night to recharge, so will you give it the night off?